Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. So I just wanted to do a quick intro to this video to kind of give you guys a little bit of context. So the video you're about to see is a game that I played on my NA account, which is currently sitting in D2. Recently, I've been playing on NA with about 200 ping, just as kind of a challenge to see if I can reach Master in 200 ping. Given that I'm Diamond 2, it does look pretty likely. And when I was looking back through these games, I thought this game in particular was pretty educational and also kind of shows how you can still carry the game, even though you might have high ping, right? You'll kind of see in this video how I use my mid priority in order to snowball the map, and how playing a champion that isn't so much reliant on mechanics does allow you to actually play the game on high ping. I've gotten many questions about this sort of stuff before, like can you play League with very high ping? Can you reach high elo without good mechanics? And the answer to both is yes, and I hope this video will kind of show you some of that. I will make a longer form video at some point, probably several actually, talking about the experience of playing 200 ping, my thoughts on it, what champs I think are good around in that. But yeah, basically just enjoy the video and let me know what you guys think. Let's see, what are we doing here? So we're up against Seraphine Lee, so we're probably not going to get ganked. I think our comp is way better than theirs. Ooh, I think this could be a Dark Seal start actually. I don't think Seraphine can harass much. I'm going to be a little greedy. Be quite greedy. I think if you can get away with Dark Seal start on melee champs like this, it's real good because it means you can save yourself from buying Dark Seal later and just keep buying AP, which actually makes a big difference for one-shotting the wave. And you can start Orange Ring, but I don't think you actually need it when you're up against stuff like Seraphine, because normally when you're on Galio, right, you need the mana when you verse champs that kind of zone you off the wave, where you just need the Q. So kind of poke off. Doesn't Dark Seal mana starve you? It does if you need to farm with Q or you need to spam push, but I don't really need to do either of those things here, right? Because Seraphine can't zone me off the wave, so I don't really need to farm with Q. And also pushing early doesn't really matter that much, I wouldn't think, because Nocturne probably isn't gonna invade. He's probably just gonna play in river and farm until 6. So I don't think I really need a lot of prior. I mean, we'll see. Maybe it'll end up being an issue, but I don't know. I have TP as well, so it's not the biggest issue. So yeah, I didn't actually check where their jungler started. I'm assuming it was bot. Although they have double range, maybe they didn't. I guess W level 2. Probably just gonna drop a ward in top river in a moment. Yeah, shouldn't miss any CS for that. Okay, this is pretty chill. I mean, both of us kind of just want to farm, and then it sort of comes down to how the team fights go. Now, I might actually save my DMATs just in case I need to reset with a cannon creep. I mean, we'll kind of see. Ideally, I just use them on ranged. Oh, maybe he actually wants to invade? I mean, I can path to this.
It's hard to be a single.
I'll try to give this to Nocturne. Yeah, there we go. So I did need to invest flash. Possibly I could have just E'd for it. But honestly, I wasn't sure I'd hit it on 200 ping, so I just decided to commit the flash. And I think Nocturne getting it is much better than me getting it. He snowballs really hard. Thanks for the follow. I think in general, if you are playing some kind of facilitator mid, like Galio or Ari or anything like that, if you can give the kill over to your jungler, it's kind of better. So I think I'm just going to use 3 of these on ranged. Go terrorizing my region. Yep. I didn't check the elo of this game. Someone want to check for me? I think it's probably mid-diamond again. And this is annoying. I can't quite crash the wave. Nice freeze from her. What is this Lee up to? He's just ending. Okay. How does Nocturne get 2 kills before hitting level 6? That's a mid-diff. Okay, should be able to crash this here. I don't think he can hold it anymore. Chill little D1 game on 196 ping. He wants Raptors. I'm going to hard push because he wants to make sure he gets Raptors. Oh, Lee's there. I'm going to give up these 3 creeps just to rotate to this quicker. Okay. We get this, I think. So, here, by the way, the reason I did that, if you're... I can... Oh, shit. Do we win this? I can't eat. There we go. Okay, I mean, this game is just completely over. This guy's 6-0. I mean, maybe I can explain a little bit of this the decisions I made. So basically, because I'm playing a champ that... Oh, hold on. I have W soon. Oh my god, he's 7-1. I think Seraphine getting the shutdown is completely fine. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Like, so I'm playing a champ, right, that's like more facilitatory and doesn't care too much about like the 1v1. So I can afford to like give up a little bit of like CS and play like a little inefficiently just to make sure that I'm always like moving to my jungler first. But to be honest, I've had priority most of the lane, so it hasn't really been an issue. And like you can see, right, that the ping, obviously it sucks, but it's not really deciding this game at all. It's pretty much just been decision making. I'll kind of go through and show after probably, but let's see. So I'm gonna go Everfrost. Could go for the, what's it called, the other one, Rower, but I don't think I need it, especially because we're so ahead. I'm just gonna get as much AP as I can, and what that's gonna do is it's gonna let me shove these waves even quicker. Like once you get to a point on Galio where you can kind of just one-shot the backline, then you're in like a great spot. I don't think I can do it quite yet, although I am pretty fed. I'm gonna come pink this, just so Nocturne's allowed to push. He has ult. Seraphine has move here, but because I have ult, I don't think it matters. Yeah, oh my god, my wave clear is insane. I'm just gonna ward over this wall. Actually, no, I'm gonna hold it. I think I get enough priority that I can get deeper wards, and I'm not really scared of getting ganked. Like, Seraphine Lee Sin's not exactly a ganking combo. Okay, yeah, so I actually can one-shot the back wave, which means pushing this is super fucking easy. He wants to invade red, so I'm just going to push and invade with him. I missed the cannon. Me. It's fine. Gonna come here, and I'm probably going to ward this bush, because we just have so much control. It's real hard for them to play. Oh, here's Lee. He's just dead, right? He's worth 176 gold. Nah, ladies and gentlemen, mid-priority. That's what it does for you. No more scaling. So we did use Nocturne ult. Shouldn't really matter. He wants to cross to blue. Oh my god, this guy's a Giga Chad. I like that. I fuck with that. Wow, bot 2v2 as well. So I'm just going to keep pushing. We see Lee on bot side. Maybe I can yoink a plate. I think I can. Just grab that. And then I'm going to just make sure I'm around my jungler. So always trying to play to the side my jungler's on. You know, trying to meet up with him. Could ult top, but we'll just get more ulted. And to be honest, I don't think top matchup matters. Like, I could ult top and maybe get a kill. But straight up, like, Cho'Gath board is pretty much irrelevant to the game. Like, I'm much better off saving my ult for my jungler or my bots. Well, I do have to give the cannon for this, but I do have ulti. And to be honest, like, Seraphine misses the whole wave anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I think we could just fight this. Wait, look on here, maybe? Okay. Doesn't really matter, because, like, even if we fight in here, like, they're losing so much mid that it's still better for us. I am around. I think this is... It's not as good now. Okay, got a nice chunk on him. Yeah, just killed him. Nice. And Soraka's here as well. Should be able to go back mid. And because we had that mid push the whole time, like, Lee Sin was forced to go mid, right? And that means that we have numbers advantage there. And also, it means that even if the play ends up going, like, not the best, they still lose something mid for it. And with my perma mid priority, I can just, like, constantly walk into their jungle. I wonder if Lee's, like, pinging Seraphine, because, yeah, it's a bit of a mid gap. But there's honestly not too much Seraphine can do. At this point, like, once you've fallen behind it, it's real tough. So much wave clear. You can literally just... I'm missing creeps I shouldn't miss, but it's fine. We don't need those. I think she is too much wave clear. Now, I could hover Nocturne on this, but there's no threat. Like, Maud's dead, and Lee's just useless. So, normally you want to hover to your jungler's side, right? But here I'm being a bit greedy and just, like, hovering to defend bot lane at the same time. And this is just, like, I'm allowed to do this because we're so far ahead. Like, normally you wouldn't really want to do this. He wants to invade Raptors. Okay, I'll just clear this for him. Bot's fighting, which is not the best because I can't really help them right now, but we're going to swap to bot. Let's go down here. Ooh, Lee's bot. I'm going to try ulti bot lane, maybe? Almost in range. Almost. I think I just ult the Aphelios here and we... Oh, can I get it? No, I can ult the Soraka though. We should win this. Just going to try kill Jinx before she gets reset. Nice. Alright, I beat this game. Nice little triple kill for the boys, and that should be out. Maybe I didn't need a flash, but I wanted to make sure the Jinx couldn't get reset and get the movement speed and just run out. Maybe I should have stayed bot and let Aphelios just farm the mid wave. Couldn't. Well, I could have maybe. It kind of depends there, because I could let Aphelios come mid and grab the wave. It probably is better, to be honest, because I think the gold is better off on him than it is on me. And I probably should have reset as well, because I had like so much gold. Yeah, I think it was actually better, but it's fine because I have so much wave clear that I can kind of just reset whenever, and also I can get off the map like real easy and like before dragon spawns, which is like the main thing, right? The fact that I can get here early, as long as like you're back on the map for dragon, like it should be fine. Man, there's poor Lee said like we've just camped this all game long. And now there's like nothing he can do pretty much. Okay, so Everfrost, Magi's, Sorks, or Sorks or Lucidity? Probably Sorks. I think if you have Ghost, you should probably pretty much always go Lucidity. But I think because I don't, like TP cooldown is kind of whatever. I guess Flash cooldown is nice, but to be honest, I don't think most fights are going to start off with me flashing. It's more going to be like, yeah, the Nocturnal. Who's he fighting? Oh, Seraphine. Seraphine flashed. Okay. So that's chill. Top goes solo kill as well. With Magi's, you have so much move speed, which feels real good too. So, what's next? I mean, we have a Herald. I guess we could break mid. This guy doesn't have flash as well, so if I can't get on him, I could just Everfrost him and kill him. Okay, I'm watching this. We heralded, but I actually don't think we can kill the tower here. Fine. We could dive bot, maybe on my ulti. I don't want to go just yet, because we just used our Prior to take the Raptors, so I need another wave of Prior before I do anything. It's so easy, though. Like, once you get, like, enough wave clear on Galio, you just pump the wave. Oh, he wants to cross top? I guess he just wants more cams. I think it's probably better to dive bot here, to be honest, but it doesn't really matter. Either way, I'm just going to play towards, like, what he wants to do. I'll just, ward here, and maybe I should have held this ward, but honestly doesn't matter, I don't think. Just gonna stand next to him. Okay, Lee's bot. I have TP in 30s, or I can't TP to the lane just yet. I guess I could TP behind them. Actually, I can probably just run down and ult this. I have so much priority that I can just like be everywhere on the map pretty much. I think I can get him? Yeah, I can. Holy shit, man. Mid priority is so broken. I literally just have 10 KP. I'm just running around the map. This is, I think this game it was Seraphine blind pick, and I guess, like, it didn't really matter, right? Because I didn't counter pick Seraphine per se, but this is why you have to be really careful blinding champions that either don't get priority or, like, don't have mobility and therefore can't get priority, because, like, a lot of time you'll have, right? Like, you blind pick a champ that scales or whatever, like Seraphine, and the problem is that because you're immobile against, like, ganking mid-jungle, like, you can't really push, and also, like, you're not strong enough early to really contest, like, you can't chunk out a lane or whatever, and so then you're just, like, relying on the fact that your opponents, like, don't really know how to play the map, you know, like, don't know how to invade mid-jungle or whatever. This guy's... oh. I messed up. Well, I managed to live anyway. I didn't realize I was taking tower there until a bit too late, but it's fine. And that's why, like, when I always talk about, like, champ select and stuff, blinding is by far the most important thing. Like, to be honest, stuff like team comp and that, it matters, but blind pick is by far the most important thing. Like, making sure you have a good blind. And I think the best blinds right now are stuff that, you know, have lots of mobility, like, again, like Ari LeBlanc, or champs that, like, have a lot of just, like, strength anyway, or are, like, safe enough from range that there's nothing people can do to them. So examples being, like, Cinder is good, Lux is good, you know, all that sort of stuff. Something like Galio is, like, a decent blind, but it also, like, can be risky. Because there are, like, quite a lot of champs that pretty hard punish it. I guess if, like, you have champs like Jarvan and Camille on your team, like, you already know that you're going to have lots of threat, then it's, like, a fairly okay blind. You just got to be, like, a bit careful with the comp. Fizz? Yeah, Fizz is, like, a decent blind. I wouldn't say he's, like, the best in the game, but I'd say he's pretty good. Rapidon's third? I think we could, to be honest. We have so much AP. I think you probably should just go Zhonya or Cosmic, but, I mean, surely the game's just over, right? Surely. Who's even ulted here? It's, Avilos? Oh, it is. Morris in ulti range. We have Nocturnal. Ori good? Yeah, Ori's another, like, solid one. The worry about Ori is that she doesn't have mobility, but, like, for the most part, it's gonna be fine. Like, no champ has literally everything, you know? Oh my god, the double taunt into the one-shot combo. Even puts his auto on the other target, knowing Lee Sin is dead. This guy is faker. This is the Shok, yeah. It's the Shok. I'll have to show you guys. I'll actually bring it up and show you. You know, it was an actual mess. Especially because, like, for the most part, we didn't know what was going on. Get him! Wait, I thought that was a champ. You don't have to relive the trauma. I do, man. The trauma makes me strong. GG, well played, everyone. Good luck next game. Thanks, Milio. FF report Lee. True. Alright, GG. That's big. I'll go through the replay. I'll show you guys some advanced technology. What elo is this? Like D1 Master on NA. Okay. Now, their mid jungle is kind of cooked because normally when you play like with Lee Sin, you try and play some champ that has like gank set up, right? Because like Lee brings the damage and your laner brings the CC. That's why you play stuff like LeBlanc Lee Sin or Rise Lee Sin, Syndra Lee Sin, you know, that sort of shit. So Seraphine Lee Sin is pretty not really a thing. Obviously it like scales kind of well, but they don't really like help one another, you know? Whereas like Nocturne Galio is pretty good combo because Galio is like a lot of prio on midways pretty early, and Nocturne kind of wants to just make sure he gets to 6 without dying. Obviously this game he found himself like really fucking far ahead, but you know, it's kind of like not what is expected, I suppose. And I started Darkseal because I knew Seraphine wouldn't punish me. You can like see that she's using a lot of cooldowns on the wave. If you're Seraphine, it's probably better off to just punish me rather than punish the wave, because I don't think it really helped her do anything, to be honest. It just kind of meant that, yeah, I actually don't know why she did that. She's like using all the cooldowns on the wave, but the reason I'm allowed to walk up and auto the wave is because she's not punishing me. So like, she should just use cooldowns on me. It's actually a better way to get prior. And then let's see what happened. So, oh yeah, this is real troll by Lee Sin. So Lee is entering the river on the side where he has no prior. Like, no prior top, no prior mid, so you're not allowed to enter the river, especially if you don't have any, like, wards or anything. So, yeah, I mean, he tried to flash out. We just killed him. First blood for Nocturne, and it feels like after that, like, the game is, like, really cooked. But what I immediately did is went and ward the other side, because we know that all of Lee's top camps are gone. So he has to path out to the bot side. He went for a cheese gank. He just, like, ran through here. This was, like, real good by Nocturne to go and counter gank this, because there's not really anything else for Lee to do. Like, top and mid are both ungankable because we're full HP. The only camp up is like the Krugs, so he like has to be down here, and it was like good read by Nocturne just to punish that. And then honestly feel like after that the game is like basically over. Like we again have this ward here, we have mid prior, so I just walked through it. Yeah, I don't know, not really much after that. It's pretty chill.